Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to analyze my DT RTI copy where I received 62 marks out of 100 marks in my CA final attempt of Jan 26. Before moving ahead, I have made a detailed analysis of all the three RTI copies of FR, AFM and audit where I have shared each and every learning that is necessary for you guys who are going to give their exams in May 26 or in September 26. And there are many people who have watched those videos, so do watch it if you have not watched it. And those videos will be in a playlist called as CA Final Exams. So watch each and every video of that folder because they are very crucial for your attempt. Now let's start with this video without wasting much time. So as you can see on the screen, this is my DT marks from the descriptive section. I have received 40 out of 70 marks and my MCQs I scored 22 marks. So that was the total of 62 marks that I received in DT exam. So first biggest learning that I will tell you that practice MCQs. This is the main learning that I have actually understood while analyzing my RTI copies, that to get an exemption in any subject, you have to score more than 20 marks. If you are able to score more than 20 marks in each subject of yours, then definitely you will pass, but more surely you will definitely get an exemption. So that is one thing. And in DT, where to practice MCQs, there is a video of Arish Khan sir. If you have not subscribed to his channel, he is a gold mine in DT. He has made a video of 9 hours where he has solved each past paper, RTPs and MTPs that has very unique questions and that will actually increase your preparation and chances of clearing CA final exams in May 26. So do watch that video as well, and also his MCQs video where he has actually made entire video on the ICI booklet and he has solved each and every question. Mark the important questions for a last revision as well, because in my exam there was one case study that came directly from the ICI booklet. So watch it diligently and mark important questions from them and then revise it in your last revision. So first learning is this. Now coming to the actual paper. So I started with question number 3. It was a very easy question. So in my paper, question number 3 and question number 4 were the easy ones. So I started with that, and as you can see, this is the way I started it. There is no need to make boxes. That is fine. Just write whatever you want to quote, the rupees. So you can make it full rupees or in lakhs, it's okay. But as you can see, there are many cuts here. See, there are many cuts here. So this was the first question that I started with, and there were some nerves and I wanted to perfect the entire answer. So that is the reason there are many cuts and I missed this provision. So after reading the entire question again, then I realized that I missed it. So I had to inculcate in between these points. So as you can see here, I will show you the next slide here. There are many cuts here. There is no marks lost even if you have many cuts, but just don't make it dirty. It still looks dirty, but I have only cut once and then left it. I have not scribbled it or made it dirty. So if you have cuts, it's fine, but make sure that you don't make it dirty. And yeah, that was the thing. And this is the working notes. So this is the working notes. Working notes also have marks. So this is the only learning that I took 20 minutes of my time solving this one question, which is of 6 marks, and I wanted to perfect it. But mark my words that I was able to still solve it, but many students left their paper. They only solved around 80 to 90 marks because it was a lengthy paper as well. But luckily I was fast enough to cope up with every question after this. But do not make it perfect. Write everything, but write in a very fast manner, because DT you will get marks, but if you leave anything, then you will definitely not get. So that is the thing. So I got 6 out of 6 in my question number 3. Now question number 3, part 2. This was a theory question for 2 marks, and in theory, as I told you in audit as well as in AFM, that you only need to mark the keywords and then you will definitely get entire mark. So as you can see, 5 crores was the key mark without exemption and is not tenable in law. So you have to write some law language, it's fine. If you're not, then you will still get marks. So I got 2 out of 2 marks. So as I told you, 4 keywords, 2 marks, and that's it. Now coming to the second question. So this was related to taxability of Mr. Dhruv. So it was of DT AA question. Okay. Now, as you can see here, examiner has cut this point, and genuinely speaking, this is very logical because this is the correct answer. So I will just show you the total. I have not made the total, but the final answer here. This final answer is matching with my suggested answer. But I don't know why he cut my marks in this. I don't know. Logically it is correct, but sometimes your luck does not favor you, and this was one of the instance. I have made some cuts, it's fine, they will not cut your marks. In practical question, make sure your numbers are correct. In theory questions, your keyword should match. That is it. So as you can see here, this was my taxable amount. It is matching with the suggested answer. And in my country A and country B, the relief of under section 91, A was easy one, but B, the difference of suggested answer and my answer is just 7 rupees. And that is only because of the tax rate. In that suggested answer, IC has taken 5.82 and I have taken 5.823. That is the only difference. I don't know why he cut my marks. It is very illogical as per my understanding. So after out of 6 marks, I got 5 marks. He cut my 1 mark. I don't know why, but that is luck, that I will tell you. So I will just suggest you one thing, that in case of under section 91 questions, DT AA questions, take 2 digits. Do not take 3 digits, because suggested answers, they only take 2 digits. And it's a stupid thing and stupid learning as well, that tough examiner deducted 1 mark. So I don't know what he didn't understand in this solution, but still it's luck. Now coming to the next question, question number 4A, tedious question. Just write the section number, the percentage, and the actual value. If your actual value matches, this, see, I got 2 after 2 in just 2 paragraphs. So you do not have to write the lengthy thing. Just write the section number properly, the rate properly, and the amount properly. In question number, in the second part, I made a mistake here. It is a stupid mistake. I will not say about that. But in this case, I wrote correctly, so I got 2 marks. As you can see, there are many cuts here because I left this point. I attempted it at the last of my paper. I had only 5 minutes, so I just wrote everything which I felt was correct. But here, as you can see, there is no section number mentioned, but still I got marks because the numbers were correct. So to be on a safer side, write the section number, but if you do not remember the section number, it is fine. They will give you marks until and unless your rates are correct and your provision is correct and the amount is correct. And then the third point, same answer, I have written it, and that's it, 6 out of 8 marks. As you can see, the answers that I have wrote are very small answers, but they are very crisp and to the point. So I got marks. So you do not have to be lengthy, you do not have to explain everything, you will still get marks. If you watch the suggested answer and compare my solution, you will see there is a lot of things that are not included in this paper. So that's the thing. So 2 marks I lost here. Now question 4, I told you question number 3 and 4 were easy, so I started with question number 3. Now coming to question number 4B. So this was related to the arm's length calculation, and I calculated the percentage correctly, but a very stupid mistake by my side. Instead, I have written 36%, but instead of calculating 36%, I calculated by 30% and lost around 2.5 marks. So this is a very stupid mistake. Do not make this mistake. Luckily, I got an exemption. I have not failed, so I can tell this is a stupid mistake and I will never dwell on it. But in your case, if these 2.5 marks will fail you, then you will regret, you will cry on this. So make sure that you use your calculator well. I am very shocked by seeing this, that I made such stupid mistake, but still. So please double check your answers. I do not want you guys to regret that you did not double check and lose us very easy marks, right? So do not make this mistake that I made. And it's okay that you take 5 minutes of your time and watch it and do it correctly than doing everything. 5 marks you can lose, but instead of writing everything and losing 10 marks just for stupid mistake, don't do that. So I will suggest you that. Now coming to question number 2A. So it was a very new question. So I'm very happy with the answer that I wrote, and I will also tell you how to approach a new question. So as you can see, this is a very new question and it is not included in my practice set or anywhere in the module. It had only one provision that I remembered and there were no questions for it. So how to approach a new question? You have to actually only think about the provision. If you know the provision, you will easily solve the answer. So this was section 47, that exemption part of capital gains. So in that case of holding subsidiary transfer, this was the case, and it is a very new question. So do practice it. There are chances that it might come in a different form in this in May 26 as well. So this tax implication. So A is a holding company, E Limited is a subsidiary company. As you know, this is not taxable. So I have written that hence tax on this is not, there is no tax. So whatever the keywords, first underline it, but also understand the concept. Write everything in that concept and interlink it with the question. So it was only a 4-marker question, but you will see my answer. It was a very lengthy answer, but I actually got 4 out of 4. So that is it. Now coming to the second part, this is the new thing which is not included in any question bank or anything. So E Limited converted the asset into stock in trade and then it becomes taxable. So you have to understand the concept that in that case, the transfer by A will become taxable and the amount at which he transferred will be the cost for the E Limited. That is the actual provision. So just write the provision here. Okay. Then I have solved it accordingly. As you can see, capital gains for E Limited, I have calculated it. And now coming to the second part of that provision, that for E Limited, the asset, the cost will become the selling price that A sold at. So that is the thing. And the capital gains on the sale of stock in trade, then the capital asset becomes taxable, and then the PGPP. As you can see, I got 3.5 marks. It's equal to 4 marks. So very happy and very simple. New question requires concept clarity. Just think of the concept and actually write that concept in your solution as well. You will get marks for writing that as well. So this is the learning that you will get. Now coming to question number 2B. So it was a bonus related question, a very new concept. So it was tested in September, it was tested in Jan. Maybe it will be tested, but there are less chances of this getting tested again. So as you can see, each and every answer of mine, there is no need for making box. Just write particulars and amount, you will get the answer. Then coming to the next point. So this is the second part. So secondly, this is the second stupid mistake that I don't know, because the answer is matching with the ICI solution. This is also matching with ICI suggested answer, but still he deducted 1.5 marks of mine. I don't know. Maybe this was not very lengthy or very not very clear, but still I should have not gotten 2.5. I should have gotten 3.5. You can get half marks for not being lengthy, but still the provision matches. So I don't know. So in my case, in my DT question paper, this was the unlucky part, but at the same time I will show you further that there was a very lucky thing, and it will never happen, but it happened to me. I will show you that, so wait till that. Now coming to question number 2C. It is a very new question, very brilliant question. I will tell you to practice this question because it is not included in your practice set or in module. Very good question, I will tell you. So they confused us with the numbers, the first proviso, second proviso, and I made a mistake here, but actually second proviso does not apply. And yeah, if you solve this question and see the suggested answer, you will understand where I made a mistake. But that is the only thing I will tell you, that it was a very new question and I have solved it entirely, but still I made a mistake and I did not get any marks. So this is a very stupid mistake. I did not actually remember the concept because I thought deduction will be applicable to the non-resident as well. So that was my mistake, but I still got marks where it was right. So ICA will not deduct marks if your provision is right. So still I got 2.5 marks out of 6. For many of you guys, it will be still a good number, but for me, it was not. So deduction chapter, read it thoroughly and understand where it is applicable, where it is not applicable. And yes, learn NRI chapter properly. It is a very important chapter. And I'm thinking to make a very quick summary of that chapter, but let's see if I get time because my office has started. Now, coming to the next question. So this is question number 1. And also it is a very good question and do practice it. So these two provisions are still simple, but I will tell you to actually practice everything. Provision for warranty, I made a mistake here, but I don't know the payment to Robert. I did not know this concept, so it is fine. This is correct, this is correct, this is correct. Okay, but my explanation was not wrong, but still gave me marks. It's fine. Now coming to the depreciation part, it is a very good concept because firstly you have to calculate the building's depreciation. Secondly, you have to include that building in your expense as well. And then the third thing is, in this question there were two entities, two businesses, but still you have to calculate the depreciation in a single P&L. I made a mistake of writing Patna unit as well and calculated depreciation. Still ICI gave me marks for the correct answer, but this was incorrect because it should be included in the block, then the sale should have been deducted. This concept is very good and it is not included in your practice set. So do solve this question. And this is incorrect because there is the deduction. I have calculated capital gain, but instead of that, it should have been deducted from the block, and there would have been no capital gains. So that was the concept mistake, but it was a very tricky question. So I will suggest you to actually do this. And yes, in enhanced composition, I received 1.5 marks. So in total, I received 6 marks in my question number 1 out of 14. And definitely, it is a very good question. Do practice it. It will increase your chances of getting exemption in DT. Now, this is the lucky part. So as you can see, I have written question number 5, but instead of this question is related to question number 6B. Still, I don't know. He saw this. I don't know whether the examiner did see it or not. He was very hasty or fast. I don't know that. But this is the lucky part. And I will tell you it is a karma part as well. Because above questions, there were some parts where I should have gotten marks, more marks. But in this case, I should have not gotten anything because my question number is only wrong. But still I received 2 marks here. And yeah, so just the learnings I'm told you. And see question number 5, see. No marks, but entire provision is wrong. I know that because I attempted it at the very last, but still you will see this is correct and I received 1 mark. So in question number 6, I received 3 marks, which I should have not received. And he has written question number 6. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. This is a 1 in a million time mistake because I have written question number 5, not even question number 6. You can easily clearly see this, but still when verifying, he has written question number 6. I don't know. It is a luck part that happened with me. So this was the entire video of DT analysis. As you have seen it, my answers were very short, but they were very crisp, to the point, and I got marks. There were many cuts. I made many mistakes, but still the answers were correct, the numbers were correct, and ICI gave me marks. And there was some lucky part of that entire analysis and some unlucky part as well. So all in all, the karma did its trick, and that's it. So if you have any questions that how did I prepare my DT exam or any exam, I have made a detailed video before even clearing my CA final about each and every subject and how to approach it, what is the difficulty level of each and every paper. So watch those videos as well. All those videos are in CA final exams playlist. So watch those videos as well. You will learn a lot. And I'm thinking to make a very small and a crisp understanding of the non-resident chapter, because I know many of you students find it difficult to actually understand and memorize each and everything in NRI chapter. So if you guys want it, do write in the comment section that you really want that chapter. I will make a very small crisp video and how did I actually approach the NR chapter. So I will make that video as well. So thank you for watching this video till the end. And in the next video, I will analyze the very toughest and the very important paper of our Jan 26 exam, that is the IDT paper. And then after that, I will make a very long video of my IBS analysis as well, because there are very minute things that you need to know when you are practicing your IBS paper as well. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.